buses to bullying. Mr. Randall. Thank you all.
Most of them bully. Like I say, good evening to you. In front of you, you have a gold folder. If you get that out, I'm going to refer to the items in it. Over on the right side is a PowerPoint that just printed out the slides. I know Mr. Midkiff has kind of shared some of this with you before, kind of keep me updated, but we've kind of come with a situation of what we're going to roll out and what we're going to do. Okay? Our objectives is to educate all stakeholders on what is bullying and what is not bullying, share county policy with stakeholders, and establish ways that allow students and parents to report bullying anonymously. That first was very important, because when we start letting people know you can report this and put a number out there or a website or something, we're going to get a lot of calls and a lot of things that are not bullying. So we're really going to have to do a good job educating people on what is bullying, what's not. For example, if somebody just looks at you and says, "I don't like you," that's not bullying. But a lot of times people will call and say, "My child's being bullied, somebody told me they didn't like him." So that we're really looking at doing an educational piece. But if you look on the third page, it's going across. On the reason these we're starting in March to roll this out. We're going to have a presentation to students and staff about bullying and how to report it at each school. There'll be an assembly, probably a 30-minute assembly where the principal and counselor do a workshop with students and so forth. On March the 12th, we are going to send home pamphlets similar to the one on the left that was shared with you before, and the bullying policy. And we're going to follow that up with a school messenger call to let parents know that this is coming home and what's coming. The third bullet there, we're going to do a half-page advertisement in the Lincoln Journal. And one of the things we have going with our CTE teachers and our academic teachers at the high school, we have them working together on some integrated units. Well, the English class, Miss Beth Joyce, and the graphic arts class, Jesse Smith over there, they're going to design this ad, and they're working on making posters and different things that they're going to distribute at the high school. But we're going to piggyback on that, and when they make different posters, the kids are actually going to pose and show different types of bullying. As they make them for the high school, they're also going to make enough for us, and we're going to get them out to the schools as they develop the posters about anti-bullying. Kind of covered that. Okay, the next page is establish ways to allow students and parents to report bullying anonymously. Starting March the 12th, each school will have a bullying box. Okay, and it says it does matter at Ranger Elementary. It'll have their school on it. And the reason it says it does matter, over on the left side is a website that the State Department of Education has that talks about, that's what they use for anti-bullying. It has all the information about bullying, anti-bullying, and so forth. And if you look at the bullets over there, there's one where you take a quiz. No, it's not on that. Okay, but when you go to that site over on the left, you take a quiz, and it's 10 questions. And as you answer those questions, if you answer a couple of them wrong, it'll say you may be a bully. I mean, it actually pops up there. If you answer 3 of them, that says you are definitely a bully and you need to seek help. So you may want to go on there and take that. But it's kind of fun to do that. But we're going to use these boxes. They're going to be put in the schools, and that'll be part of the training with the students and staff. Where's that? They'll be checked daily. We're going to ask the principals to designate someone they have keys to check them daily. Now the next part, the third bullet there, over on the right side, you see a handout that says School Messenger Quick Tip. Okay, School Messenger Quick Tip. Okay, this when we first started talking to them about this, we thought it was a phone number to call in, but it's actually a website and an app where students can go in and to this app and they can report, or parents can report bullying anonymously. Or they can put their name. If you look on the front, there's two little sheets down, pages down there, kind of puts what they would report. And also, the last part of it, you type your name as an option and information get back, or you can just submit it. You can do it anonymously, or you can put it in there.
Bill, just on that now, is this by school messenger? So if I'm a parent, how do I know how to do that?
We're going to provide that website. We're going to do training on it, and the pamphlets and all the handouts we send out. We'll have that and how to do that. And hopefully, and when we do the ad in the Lincoln Journal, it will show that. And one of the high school, one other thing, if you go on down, the high school is going to be doing like little business card, anti-bullying cards. And we're going to make sure every student gets a couple of those, and they'll have that website address on the back of that card. Okay? And the reason we're looking at March 12th, School Messenger Quick Tip is not rolling this out till February 27th. And we want to make sure that it works and everything before we put something out there and it's a problem. So that's the reason we're looking at March to roll it out. We don't want something out there that's not there. And one of the things we want to do too, to help, what you said, let parents know, we'll post this on the county website, the address that you go to. And we'll also, be too late this year, but next year when we do the student handbooks, it'll be in the student handbooks that go out.
Would it be on each school's website also?
We can put it on each school's website. Yes, we can. And the way this will work, there's someone going to be designated in the central office, and they will get this email or this complaint, and then they will contact the principals and say, this is coming in, and then the principals will investigate or provide whatever, and then they will contact the person back in the county office that this is what happened and we're taking care of. Okay? And then the next to the last sheet, there's a blank sheet on there. We want principals and counselors, this is March 12th, is one of those delay days, and we want the principals and counselors to train the faculty on the policy, signs of bullying, what is not bullying, and the reporting process. We want to keep this first part, keep getting it out there every way we can of what is bullying, what is not, and let everyone know. But we also know that when this happens, we're going to probably get, like I said, we're going to get a lot of calls or a lot of apps there, and I talked to Putnam County because they had something similar, but what they have it, but they have a pro officer at every school and a county one or one that takes care of all the schools, and that's where that went to. And when they first got it, they started getting all these false reports, but they figured out a way to trace it back and kind of stopped it. So we anticipate some of that, but we're looking forward to this, and looking at our data as far as bullying, there hadn't been a whole lot of bullying this year, but one time is too many for some kids. So we really looking to roll this out and certainly hope it makes a world of difference for the kids. That last page was questions. You see it blank?
Yeah.
Now, if you have any questions.
Anybody have any questions, Bill, about this? Sounds good. I think we're on the right track with that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Landau.
You're welcome.
Pretty good job, Bill. I didn't even have to ask you this question.
I hope you explained that you sign in, you don't ask questions, and next time I present, I'm gonna sign in.
Sounds good to me. No argument. Okay. Thanks, Mr. Lynn. Okay. Next, we have a follow-up to an earlier presentation, and that's Shelley Gaines, Brittany Dow.